Now I'd like to introduce my co-organizer, Dr. Marion Leary, who will share more about the interactive aspects of today's program. Thank you. Everyone move up. You can move up.
All right, hello everyone. So as Amanda mentioned, my name is Dr. Marion Leary. I am a nurse, innovator, researcher, and public health advocate. Woo! As mentioned, I'm also one of the organizers for today's rally, and you're welcome. Thank you all for being here. I also had the honor and privilege of being one of the co-organizers of the March for Science in 2017 and in 2018. Were any of you there? Yeah! Me too. Can you believe we have to do this again? No. Me neither, but here we are. Before I tell you more about the logistics for today, I'd like to share with you a quick story. So just 2 days ago, my wife was diagnosed with breast cancer. And as scary as those words are to hear, we are optimistic. And do you know why we are optimistic? Because of science. Because of the science and technology that allowed for the early detection of her breast cancer, and because of the preventative medicine and healthcare that science provides. Because of that, we feel reassured that her diagnosis and prognosis will be good. I'm sure many of us here have similar stories about a loved one whose lives were saved because of science, whose suffering was eased because of science, and whose quality of life is that much better because of science. But we also know there are many more breakthroughs that need to be discovered, technologies that need to be developed, and diseases that need to be cured. And none of that can happen without science and without funding for science. So, that's right, let's go! So I'm thankful that we can all be here together in Philadelphia and around the country, standing up for science and using our collective power and voices to be heard. Which leads me to my role here today, to keep the energy up and to keep our voices loud. The way the rally is going to work, in between every few speakers, I'm going to be leading us all in chanting. We will also have volunteers with megaphones dispersed throughout the crowd to help keep the volume loud. We want our voices to be heard by everyone from river to river, up and down Broad Street and beyond. We want all of our elected officials in City Hall and in Harrisburg to hear us, and we want the administration in DC to especially hear us. So are you guys ready to get loud? Yeah! Love it. All right, we're going to do a warm-up chant. I am going to say, you ready? Yeah. All right, so this is what am I going to say? All right, so I am going to say, what do we want? And you're going to call back science funding. And then I'm going to say, when do we want it? And you're going to say now. And then we're going to do that a few times. And then I'm going to say, if we don't get it, and you're going to call back, shut them down. And we'll do that a few times. For those who are new to this, don't worry, it's easy, you'll catch on. All right, here we go. What do we want?
Science funding!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Science funding!
When do we want it?
Now!
If we don't get it?
Shut them down!
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 You all sound beautiful. I can't wait to chant with you all day.